So no doubt this will just die right here on this side hill. Run out of steam. I might have gone 15 gallons now. Over. That was just my auto boom. Oh, there we go, and we're out. So I'm gonna have to climb out of here. Go back towards the trucks, which is behind me to the left. So, hard left. Should have cut across. I didn't think about it. Alright, hello, my name is Trevor Struthers. I'm about to take a road trip. These right here are my gears. I'm gonna have to put on the parking brake. Put it in high transmission. I heard the click. Now the gas pedal should do the work. Alright, now I use the gas pedal. Use the gas pedal down here. Look, that's in neutral for some reason. So something happened right there. It does that sometimes. So it says it's in 4 and 2, it's not. So I can put it in neutral, put it in drive. Now it's in high. I've actually got onto a road before, just like this one, except on a really blind corner. I got on the road and it went into neutral. Then I had to stop. So it's just like this. So I floor it, it goes, it shifts into neutral, and then I coast and I stop, like right here. And then cars just line up behind me as cars go by that way on a blind corner. No thanks. Give me them straightaways like this. Pretty early in the morning, maybe about 8 o'clock. I mean, not that early, but it's fairly early. And that thing outside my door is making a clickety-click sound that I don't like very much. So I got a flat tire the other day running down the edge here. It's always good. It's an inevitability though. You're driving the ditch for hundreds of miles that you're gonna get a flat tire eventually. People act like if they go into the ditch for like a half a second, they're gonna get a flat tire. Be some really bad luck. What do I got on the brain this morning? I know I gotta go and spray about 600, 700 acres of Roundup on the winter wheat stubble. The wheat we cut this year, I'm going to spray it. Got some beautiful views here coming up of the skyrockets. Looks like somebody's burning also out by the skyrockets. Whoa. Whoa. But I gotta go the back way. I don't want to go the main way, so I'm gonna go the whetstone. I don't know if that's the right idea or not. We'll find out. So let's go to get some spraying done. Fire in the hole. Well, everybody, I stopped right here because it's steep as crap, and it looked pretty cool, and I was listening to some music, so I'm gonna do that. way to go. I guess that's one way to talk about what I'm doing out here. One of these wheels fell off at 15 miles an hour. Well, that might be it for me, but that's okay. I'm having a good time out here. I get paid to do this, you guys. Don't be jealous. There's job openings. Not just because we're all dying out here. We don't die from this. We die from old age and smoking and driving fast or whatever. That's what we die from. Yep. Just gonna hop down this hill. And go up this hill and finish this little line here. What you know about that? So I'm finally spraying the Zidua, or excuse me, I'm finally not spraying Zidua. I caught up with it, so I sprayed all of that I need to spray for now. So I'm spraying this volunteer wheat with Roundup. So that's where I just was over there. Pretty steep. Looks pretty cool, I thought. But there's some steep stuff, I think, over here that I stopped on. Yeah. I think that outside lap right there, if I just take it out around this point over here, that point I'm pointing at, that's pretty steep over there. In this canyon I've got to run right here, it's pretty steep. So, oh yeah, we're about to do it, you guys. We're about to devour. Devour the acres, maybe. Switch. Jump. There we go. Sometimes the navigation doesn't like to work. So there was probably a video made on this one. I don't remember the name of it. I don't know. One of the shorts, the 1980 something I put in the 1998 and the 2018 combines over there. And then we had some peas cutting over here. Right over the other side of that edge of the field over there, that's peas. This is the bowl of peas right here, big bowl of peas. It's a lot of big bowl of volunteer peas right now. We'll swing out over here so you guys can see it. It's kind of dusty, but it being my windshield. Yeah, those are volunteer peas coming up in that would-be wheat. Yeah, let's take this line. You can see I'm following the furrows almost this whole time. I'm gonna go down along this canyon. This canyon of Drew's right here. It's named after the person who lives at the end of it. Drew. Drew's kids might be watching this right now. Everybody say hi in the comments to Drew's kids. I think a large subset of my audience might be children. But you know what? That is what it is, and I'm fine with that. I mean, the kids like cool stuff. I like cool stuff. This is pretty cool. I need to get a drone to follow me. Like a little drone on a tether. Drag it around or push it around in front of me. So this is a bowl of wheat right here. Tasty wheat. Big bowl of tasty wheat. That's what that is. So it's another cutout, whatever you want to call it. I have to avoid it or I'd go off the edge and to my doom. So I'm going to cut right here. Hard. There's the edge. You can see it right there. So I'm going to go up along the edge, let it hang out something over in the eyebrow. I don't need it to be perfectly in the wheat. Volunteer wheat. Then I'm gonna go up and around this bowl and back down to this bottom right here. Oh, and this bottom is where Coy lost steering, and his tractor jackknife. It was going like this, down this, and then it went like this, and then the drills pushed him down the hill. So he's going down this right here where I'm going. I'm gonna gear down. We do not want to be gear down. We do not want to be in third gear going down this. So he went one pass over, maybe it was right here. Yeah, just straight off that edge, right there. But just down to the canyon, luckily. Holy f***. That was a scary bounce. It bounced and turned uphill. Not good. That's how you roll one of these bastards, I bet. Excuse my language. Anyways, back to this. Those downhill turns, I'm telling you what, they're no joke. I'm gonna put it back in third gear. Back up to 14 miles an hour. Or nearly. At least. Yeah, pretty tame. Got 550 gallons on me. It's not enough to do a whole lot except go around the edge one more time. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. For privacy, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off for a second once we get closer to this house. I've been seeing all these off-grid people getting busted for YouTubers, whatever you want to call them. People in the comment section reporting them to the police for their unsafe building practices or whatever you have, whatever have you. So, I'm not saying that's what's going on here. They're building a real house, so I'm going to shut this off. Alright. We're past the house and going this way. Another house up here, but whatever. Another house over there, but whatever. I'll turn the camera this way. You can't really see the chemicals coming out of the boom. But it is Roundup and Fixate, which is an adjuvant. Or whatever. I don't know. They just have me put the chemicals in. They tell me which ones and how much, and I do the math, and off we go. Chemical time. I'm a chemist. A field chemist. I'm just gonna steer by hand because it's kind of boring otherwise. Hydration break. So up here, the neighbors, they did have peas over here last year, but now it's wheat. So I already went around the outside once this morning and it was perfectly calm. It's not so perfectly calm anymore, but there's still barely a breeze, so I'll be fine. Come to the end right here. That's the field right beyond these weeds right in front of me. Turn around. I still have 400 gallons on. It's enough to do 40 acres. I've done 445 acres so far today. Considering that I was down for over an hour and a half, probably an hour. It's pretty good. I'll have 500 some acres sprayed today. So by the time I fill and spray a little bit, it'll be like 6 o'clock, maybe earlier. Yeah, I gotta stop earlier than that. So there's a line this way. This side needs to be built up, so I'll just follow it. It's pretty steep. but it's just Dayton steep. This isn't Prescott steep. So we're fine at 14 miles an hour. I'm not scared, although maybe I should be. I'm not sure. So I back it off before I go down the hill. So I have a little bit of Jake brake play, room to accelerate into. And also at the bottoms, I need the auto booms to figure this out. So you watch it. It comes really close to hitting the ground. Come on. We're gonna edit this out. I thought auto steer was on. It wasn't. So I'm gonna turn around. I'm not gonna edit this out. But I'm gonna turn around. It's a great place to have to do a Yui, to flip a Yui, or a beep. Flip a BI, beep. That's what we call them. So I did that. Now coming down into this, I'm in second. I'm gonna hold in second. Turn it on now, and work my way into that skip that I just missed again, slightly. So I'll get that when I come through here again. I'm just gonna edit this up. Okay, now that I've got that skip, I'll try to get it to show you what I was talking about with the boom not being able to do what it can do in third gear. It's got to go second gear when it's too contoury or too bumpy. Let's call it. Yeah, the hill's too up and down. Let's call. I don't know what to call it. Going through a draw. When you're going through the draw, if the boom's unlevel, going straight through the bottom, and the whole thing's unlevel, it has a hard time. So I go nice and slow. This is an eyebrow? Yeah. I'm just gonna follow the eyebrow. That way I don't accidentally go over it later. So, you don't want to accidentally go off one of these, total out one of these sprayers. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to deal with that. That's just a skip over there that old Coy left us. It's not a eyebrow. I don't know what it was telling me there. So we gotta go around here. It's fairly steep. Whoa. The whole time I'm watching this boom over to my left. I don't know if we can all watch that as I do this. No. I'd have to point this somewhere. Anyways, that's what I'm watching. Trying not to run my tips into anything. Trying not to hit my booms into the wall. Time to just hop back on the line that I was on. Go around this edge some more. So that's not an eyebrow, that's a skip. Gonna have to come out here and mow that. We cut all the stubble real low, so we're gonna spot mow. That's an eyebrow over there to the right. I didn't really see that very good, but I knew there was one. So again, because there's an eyebrow, and I'm just about to cut it off anyway. I'm gonna go up and back that eyebrow, clean it up. I look like I'm running roughshod over all this, but I'm following my line. It's not the best views up here, but it's a view as soon as we go over this. Me, I'd like to live in a bowl of soup. I'd like to live in a bowl of wheat, a wheat bowl, a weed bowl. It's full of weeds. No, not that kind of weed bowl, you guys. How about living in a weedy place? Lots of sagebrush and natural plants. We call natural weeds. We like to farm all the ground. We're not trying to farm just part of it. As you can tell, we're not trying to not farm this stuff. I'm gonna flip a U and go back the way I came to the truck. Make my last load of the day. And probably head home sometime soon after that. I'll hopefully upload this video or one like it from a few days ago. These videos are the easiest and the best to edit. I just watch it once through, remove the curse words, because I think I said bastard once in this, and then upload it. It's nice to 3 times in it, but still, I know where that is. I'll have the AI removing the curse words here before long. I'll be able to curse to my heart's desire, and it will remove the curse words and add friendly safe words. Family friendly safe words. Everybody, have your family friendly safe word ready to replace the curse word that comes out of my mouth. That's what AI is for. That's what AI is for me. So I'm gonna flip around. Finish this little strip that I left. Down along this side hill here. It's getting dark on this side of the side hill. It's a pretty cool shot then, I know it. It must be. That over there may be the Palouse, you guys. This isn't. This is Dayton. Dayton wishes it was the Palouse, but it's not. It's better than the Palouse. It's Columbia County. World's finest are grown in Columbia County. I'm just kidding. That stuff comes from Mexico. Alright, get my last little skip here. Go work out that eyebrow and head to the truck. It's the international sign for eyebrow. Maybe that means don't talk about drugs. I'm sure it'll get me demonetized or banned from YouTube, get me a strike or whatever. I'm trying to stay woke in this political climate. Or how about aware? If you don't like the word woke. I made a pretty funny video once on this field that never got uploaded because I had somebody upload or edit it for me, and he just kind of made a joke out of it. But I think I was telling a story about my time in Detroit. I don't remember what the story was about, but I did spend too long in Detroit, and then I had to escape from Detroit on multiple occasions, like 3 or 4 occasions. Same with Mexico. I didn't escape from Mexico though. They were deporting me. They were getting in the habit of deporting this white boy from Mexico to San Diego. People didn't know that was a thing until I told them it was a thing. A lot of people. I know people down south know that's a thing. They probably know somebody that's been deported. Party too hard in Mexico, you might just get a one-way ticket back to America if you're an American. If you don't have your passport especially. Might give you some problems, which of course I never had. I've never had a passport. It was 9/11 the last time I'd left the country, or directly after 9/11, so it was like December of 2001. So 4 months after 9/11 I went to Canada with my dad, and they asked, or we didn't even have IDs, I don't think. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't 2001. Maybe that was 2002. But still, I don't believe I had an ID. And still, they didn't care. Like a Washington State driver's license enough, or a birth certificate. I might have had a birth certificate. This is the eyebrow that I got to be careful of coming from that direction. Coming this way, I could go off of it. So I think we should put something up. Some cones out here or something. Some signs. Protect the next dum-dum from not going off this, or from going off it, because that dum-dum might be me. A few of these Dayton fields that have these crazy little eyebrows just stuck right in the middle of the field, like I don't understand. I don't know what it looked like before farming. I think if it even looked like anything. Some goldenrod in that eyebrow there. Alright. So I just got this whole thing now. I'm able to turn around and once I get out of my mark, I'm going to turn around and go around the eyebrow. And like I said, continue back towards the truck. I have 50 gallons left. 50 gallons will do 5 acres. So like I said, you don't need a passport to get back into America, that's for sure either. You don't need ID. Not if you're an American citizen. I never did. I crossed the United States-Mexico border countless times. Let's put it, countless times with no passport. Every time, of course, they asked me about it and told me I needed to get one, but other than that, I crossed. At least, I want to say, I don't know. So, I crossed the border probably 25 times, so that's 50 crossings. I went to Mexico 25 times. Let's put it that way. I lived in Mexico and I crossed 25 times. So, one way in, one way out. Depending on which way you look at it. I mean, if you live in Mexico, I don't know which way's out and which way's in. But evidently deporting, that goes out. So, sometimes it took a while to get back home. confusing. Especially considering how many drugs I was on. Mostly just and lack of sleep. In Detroit, it was cocaine and alcohol. And alcohol. Sounds like a rap song. It's the kind of rap songs we like. We like those cocaine and alcohol songs as opposed to the murder trap music. Because, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not trying to trap anyone anywhere or do any kind of trafficking of any sort. Come on, third gear. Come on. Come on. There we go. So I'm mostly just building up this side hill. Not this one. I'm actually on the wrong side of the side hill. Imagine that. I'm about to run out of spray. I have 0 gallons according to my meter. So this is how I find out how accurate I was. See how long it goes after it says 0. I always add a little bit extra chemicals just in case I'm wrong. I'd rather err on the side of too much chemicals because that'll get you the kill on it. So no doubt this will just die right here on this side hill. Run out of steam. I might have gone 15 gallons now over. That was just my auto boom. Oh, there we go, and we're out. So I'm gonna have to climb out of here. Go back towards the trucks, which is behind me to the left. So hard left. Should have cut across. I didn't think about it. Well, that's a good thing about this thing. It's got some really high field gears. Well, we'll follow the hilltops back. Alright, well that'll be about it for me today. The sun's coming down. Shadows getting long. Laws being what they are, I gotta stop. So you guys know, you don't need a passport when you cross into Mexico or coming back, as long as your story's good. This was before Trump, right before Trump, during Obama, when everybody said you needed a passport. So you don't need a passport. You definitely don't need a passport to get back into America. I mean, it's where you're from, right? Alright, you guys have a good one. Valle con Dios. Valle.